Calcium carbonate is a chemical compound with the formula CaCO3. It is very important in coral reef ecosystems as it is the main component in the shells and skeletons of marine organisms such as corals and shellfish. Increases in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels have been the major cause for decreased levels of calcium carbonate in seawater. When carbon dioxide gas makes its way into seawater as aqueous carbon dioxide, it reacts with water to produce carbonic acid. This dissociates into bicarbonate and hydrogen ions, and the carbonate which is already present in the oceans is consumed by the free-floating hydrogen ions, forming more bicarbonate. The carbonate ions usually combine with calcium ions in the seawater to form calcium carbonate, which as we already know is a key compound in the formation of coral reef structures and marine organism shells. So the more dissolved carbon dioxide present in our oceans, the less available carbonate ions there are for forming calcium carbonate for shells. The free-floating hydrogen ions produced when carbon dioxide dissolves in water can also directly break down the calcium carbonate structures into carbon dioxide, calcium, and water. CO2 levels need to be maintained. Increased CO2 levels cause oceans to have a lower pH, which means they become more acidic. This occurs as oceans absorb carbon dioxide as an atmospheric gas, and as it mixes with water, it ionizes to create hydrogen ions. This decrease in pH results in a lower saturation state of aragonite, which is a form of calcium carbonate that hard corals use to secrete their skeletons. Elevated levels of carbon dioxide also cause the sea temperatures to rise. Increased atmospheric CO2 causes climate change and results in heat from the sun being trapped. Global sea surface temperatures are increasing, which also have a negative impact on coral, as it threatens their endosymbiotic relationship with algae. When their threshold for higher temperatures is reached, corals lose their photosynthetic partner, which provides them with an energy means that they are bleached and unable to get food to survive. Increased atmospheric carbon dioxide levels are being caused by anthropogenic activities such as burning fossil fuels. Climate change is a system with a positive feedback loop where increased global temperatures are also causing permafrost to melt, which results in trapped carbon dioxide. This further contributes to trapping heat from the sun and temperatures rising more. Even though the side effects of increased CO2 levels are already being seen in our oceans, the effects are not irreversible. Humans are the main cause of high atmospheric CO2 levels. However, the activities that contribute to these high emissions can be controlled. Reducing the use of fossil fuels and increasing the funding for more renewable sources of energy such as solar and wind could potentially see in the decrease of CO2 in the atmosphere. At the least, however, it could stop climate change from getting worse.